Welcome to the class, guys. See, this course, let me give you a bit of details. 120 hours with 2.5 hours of class each day. It comes out to be nearly 50 classes. So if you want exact figure, these are 48 classes actually, right? But I would like to have 50 classes. With these theory classes, I'm giving you proper notes, right? I'm giving you Zoom sessions for problem solving. Guys, CSAT ना please notes बनाने से नहीं होगा. You won't be successful if only you make notes. You would have to practice it every day. Now, so obviously, with short duration left, you have to practice it every day. So once you practice it, definitely you're going to find problems. So how you're going to sort out those problems? That's the biggest issue, because this is not geography, this is not environment, economy, or history, where you can Google it and you can find the results, isn't it? This is solving. So what would you do? You would actually log into Zoom sessions. So every day we are giving you Zoom sessions for problem solving. Last year we did 750 hours of Zoom sessions with the students. 750 hours. So people, those who think they are weak in mathematics, they are weak in aptitude, they are weak in reasoning, obviously they need that kind of support. This year alone, with 3 batches that we have done, I think we've crossed 1,000 hours of Zoom sessions. So this is nothing extra, this is involved in the syllabi itself, right? Now as such, there is a lot of talk that what exactly, see, out of 120 hours there would be 20 hours for English. Luckily, English for past 11 years, they have been doing RCs, reading comprehensions, right? So reading comprehension would be the topic that would not be done by me. I have an English teacher. She is an expert. She has done her MA in English and she has been teaching for 5-7 years. So she is very good, right? Other than that, there is 100 hours where we do aptitude, reasoning, and data. The tough for students is aptitude and data, to be very frank to you. The tougher part for the students is aptitude and data, and the reasoning part is genuinely the easy part. So see, this and this would be done by me. Reasoning 50% would be done by me, 50% would be done by my faculty. His name is Karan Singh Katoch and he teaches at Shubhra Ranjan only, right? And he's a guy who takes Zoom sessions also. So most of the Zoom sessions for query solving is done by him. All right. So this is the way we are going to go. Every every 10 days we would be loading one PYQ session where you have to tell us whether we start from 2011 or we start from 2022. तुम्हारा मर्जी है. आपके पैनल पे हर 10 दिन बाद एक PYQ का सॉल्यूशन लोड हो जाएगा. We have already recorded that, so you don't need to purchase a book. आपको उसमें you need soft copies, we'll give you soft copies. पूरे वीडियोस बनी हुई हैं, आपको वो वीडियोस हर 10 दिन में मिलती रहेंगी. Other than that, you want testing, there is availability of chapter wise testing. सर नंबर्स हो गया, नंबर्स का टेस्ट दे दीजिए, we will provide you. सर उसका सॉल्यूशन दे दीजिए, we will provide you. जितना भी कंटेंट आपको मिलेगा, you would get a hard copy. Anyone who is even online student or recorded student, we give them a hard copy only. उसमें एक एडवांटेज ये हो जाएगा कि आपके पास मटेरियल है, आप सॉल्व कर लीजिए, और उसका जो सॉल्यूशंस हैं, we would be providing you all the solutions. So all the solutions are typed solutions, so you won't have any problem at all. All right. Other than that, I ask you all to give me any query you have, and then we'll start the class, because I don't want to waste your time. Right, it is now a precious time. You understand, you are sitting in January and now is the time that you should be actually working hard. Tell me anything you want to ask. Anyone? Zoom sessions are basically for problem solving. Suppose you attended a class, and after attending a class you went home and you tried solving problems. Suppose you did 30 problems. Out of 30 problems you were not able to do 10-11 problems. Now, rather than waiting for next class, just log on to the Zoom session and get those 10-11 problems done immediately. So it's a basic solver that is with you always. Just need to inform us, the Zoom session would be on immediately. All right, anything else, guys? What? Yes, we are going to give you a hard copy booklet that would be provided to you. So hard copy booklet is provided to you. Any slideshow, I generally don't use slideshows, frankly. But if there is any slideshow that happens over here, would be given to you immediately. So that happens. We have made a few WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups. So in those groups, you can always avail anything you want. Anything means anything in terms of UPSC CSAT only. All right, nothing other than that, right? और तुम लोग बोलो सर चाय पीने का मन कर रहा है, not possible, हाँ? और बताओ, anything else? We are planning 4 classes: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. More than 4 if you want I can have, but I think with your schedules of GS, optional, test series, essays, and blah 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 blah, I don't think there is more time left, right? I need 4 classes a week, which means 10 hours a week. 120 hour means 12 weeks. But I promise you, last to last year, the students are still with us, and you can, it is like student one time is student lifetime. So you may, after once you are a student over here, you may avail these courses again and again. I don't care. All I care is that till the time you appear for CSAT, be in touch with us. नहीं हो रहा, question problem हमें discuss करो, right? Do not leave it, right? So it is not कि 12 weeks. It's a long association that we always have with students. And we as teachers also, you understand, every day 7 to 8 hours of classes, maybe 9 hours also. So we don't have, great friend circles. So you guys are the friend circles that we have. All right. So don't give up. Let's solve. Let's make it happen. And CSAT is tough. Whoever told you CSAT हो जाता is wrong. सिर्फ एक लास्ट ईयर का पेपर 2.5 घंटे के लिए उठा के बना के देख लो. If you are able to do 30 questions, I would say you're pretty good. Because I know a lot of IITians who were not able to make it. And if you take IIT as a brand, I don't, you guys do. Right? I am not, really partial on that fact. Frankly, I'm not. All right. There is no brand, nothing. It's all, we are all humans. You have to crack a paper. So you have to understand that paper. That's very simple. There is no other logic. I don't think so, isn't it? पेपर को क्रैक करना है, उसको समझो. लास्ट ईयर अगर आप प्लीज एक बार CSAT एथिकली देख लेना आज जाके, just go for it and realize what they are up to. They want people, those who do not succumb under pressure. They know that you were the people, those who were afraid of maths in 10th class because you hated statement questions, isn't it? So they give you long statements for small questions, and that kills you, isn't it? That's the way it's going to happen this year also and years to come. Even state exams have become tough for the same reason. Check out the state exam. Last year PCS paper was a bomb. PCS is Punjab Civil Services, right? It was a bomb. And this year's UPSC paper, I must tell you, I have seen it 10 times. Every time I see, I say, oh, 72% people are not able to clear UPSC CSAT. That's a data, not me who's saying you this. GS percentage, GS cutoff is going down, isn't it? Every year it is like, I knew years when cutoff was 110, 108, 102, and now it is 88. Why? GS paper tough नहीं है, CSAT clear नहीं हो रहा है. ये logic है. Because I know hundreds of students this year only, those who were above 100 in GS, but they could not clear CSAT. And I'm very small teacher, I must tell you. I'm not a very renowned, kind of a, Shah Rukh Khan of industry. No. Right. But I know hundreds who were not able to make it. All right. But I'm not scaring you. It can be easily sorted out, right? You are lucky. 120 hours is good enough to clear basics and, build up on that, right? Or batao, anything else you want to ask? Anyone, guys? Come on. None? Shall we start? Chalo, great. So, guys, first is numbers. I love numbers. They love numbers, right? So when they initiated, there were more of reasoning questions. There were more of geometry questions. 2011-12, and questions were actually easy. 40 questions from aptitude reasoning, 40 from English, manageable. This is where all the people started saying that it's a easy paper. For past 4-5 years, this is the topic they are experimenting with, numbers, right? And looking at them, SSC has also started putting numbers. Before that, SSC was all about arithmetic. Now even SSC is full of numbers. SSC is a one-day exam wala scene, right? So now, what exactly are numbers, right? We'll talk about that. What kind of questions they are putting on numbers, we'll talk about that. And let's see if we can build up something amazing in today's class, right? First thing, what are natural numbers, guys? Hey, come on, answer. What are natural numbers? Starting from 1 to infinity, right? Now, do you think 1.1 is a natural number? Integer? Nope. Listen, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, huh? The song, huh, guys? Goes on. Now listen, understand, humans needed numbers. Humans needed counting, right? So first basic counting was 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 cows. I have 7 horses. So basic counting, please have seat, right? Basic counting numbers. No fractions, no decimals. 1.1 is not natural numbers. 3/2 is not a natural number. So understand what was required. They required basic counting when they started settling down. Then what are whole numbers, guys? Yeah. Then in natural you add 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on till infinity, whole numbers. Who invented 0? Aryabhatta. What does 0 represent? A flood came, all 4 cows, they were swept away. What was left? 0. There had to be a representation that represents nothing, isn't it? So 0. How many of you might have faced this 0 situation at home? तुम 0 यार, तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं बनेगा, है ना? एकदम 0 knowledge. बोला किसी ने? मेरे को तो बहुत बार बोला यार. एकदम. My papa is still here there, so he will say, "ए तुम कुछ नहीं करा है, 0 एकदम." Right. So 0 is something synonymous with nothing. Hi, please have a seat. Synonymous with nothing. But 0 is amazing. All you want is more zeros in your salary. Ever you say, I want more 9s in my salary? No. Everyone wants more 0 in their salaries. 7-digit zeros, 7 zeros in my salary, 10 zeros in my salary, isn't it? And 0 otherwise also is amazing. Guys, important. Now note this. 0, neither even nor odd. A lot of math student would say it's a even number because they have done this sign of 2 and pi where n belongs to integer is equal to 0, isn't it? But no, 0 is neither even nor odd, right? Second, neither positive nor negative. Agreed? There is no sign to 0, right? It's a multiple of every number. It's a multiple of every number. 0 is a multiple of 7. How, sir? 7 into 0 is 0. 0 is a multiple of 13. How, sir? 13 into 0 is 0. So 0 is a multiple of every number. Clear? Right. And then the best part, 0 does not divide any number. What is 7 upon 0? Infinity. That is what you used to say. Not determined, cannot be determined, or infinite. Yes, right. Absolutely right. So 0 does not divide any number. These are qualities of God. God doesn't believe in black or white. Right? The God does not distinguish between male or female. Positive, negative, even, odd. Right? God resides in everyone. 0 is a multiple of every number. God doesn't divide. 0 doesn't divide. Right? So keep this thing in mind. 0 is amazing. So whosoever says you are 0, say thank you. All right. So is it clear? So Aryabhatta actually invented amazing thing. That is how numbers proceeded. Because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because 0 was not there. So how come 10 was there? Got it? So keep this thing in mind. Is it okay? Shall we proceed now? Likho. This is not a workshop. This is a class. Please, right? Make notes. Let's solve. Let's solve questions, UPSC questions. That is what we want. So if you have made notes, ek to you are late. I don't care. You're not my girlfriend. Whether you message me, then I should look into it, huh? Yeah, I have a wife. Chalo guys, shall we proceed? So, natural whole. Then comes what? Integers. Somebody was talking about integers. What are integers? See, minus infinity to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, till infinity. Now, if you realize, integers are combination of whole numbers. See, these are whole numbers and negative of them. These are negatives. Natural plus 0 plus negative of those, right? They are integers, right? So first three cases, natural, whole, integers, no fraction, no decimals. Remember that. So 1.1 is not even an integer. All right. It is not an integer. So see, requirement was there. Listen, we needed numbers to count 1, 2, 3. We needed 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then we needed negative. Somebody went to, somebody went to a casino and he had 4 cows, but he bet 7 cows. So he lost the game. So how many cows he has now? Minus 3 cows, right? So negative numbers were required. Come on. So it was more of a requirement, and that is the reason number system was built. All right. And then what do we have now, guys? What is the requirement? Fractions, isn't it? Rational numbers. Rational numbers. Because when we started settling down, we needed to divide. If you need to divide, you need to know how the division happens. Somebody had a land, he had 4 sons, so now he wanted to equally divide that land into 4 sons. So division had to be there, which means fraction was required, isn't it? So which means rational numbers of the form P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0. P and Q belong to integers. P and Q belong to integers, and HCF of P comma Q is equal to 1. I'll tell you the reason. Kindly write it once. एक बार लिख लो आप, please. There has to be a reason behind every definition actually. स्ट्रेस नहीं लेना है किसी ने. ऑलराइट, आस्क क्वेश्चंस एंड बी हैप्पी. Most important part is learning should be fun. All right. I don't want to see any stress on anyone's faces. You have a problem, raise your hand. Sir, मेरे को नहीं समझ में आया. बाकी it's my responsibility. ठीक है? Stress नहीं होना चाहिए. No comparison. Now listen. Why q not equal to 0? Because denominator 0 does not exist. It is indeterminate. Or as you said, infinite. So basically it's not infinity. We call it indeterminate, cannot be determined. Right? Second, p and q belongs to integers because fractions can be negative as well. All right. It is not that fractions are only positive. Fractions can be negative as well. Sometimes they say, I made a loss. How much loss you made? 33.33%. So 33.33% is 1 by 3 negative. So fractions can be negative as well, right? And the last HCF of P and Q is 1 is really, really important. Why? Because since childhood, we have been writing like this. Listen, since childhood, we say 5 by 15. Cancel, cancel. 1 by 3. Why do we cancel? Why 5 by 15 was not an answer? Because fractions are always written in such a way that HCF of numerator and denominator is 1. That was the reason. That is we never asked, which means 5 by 15 is not a rational number because आपने common factor को cancel नहीं किया है. That is the reason we cancel, because HCF of numerator and denominator is 1. Meaningly इन दोनों में कोई भी common factor नहीं होता है. Okay now, guys? Listen, since childhood, this is what you've been doing. 10 upon 25. Right? Why do you cancel? Did you ask your teacher? 2 by 5. Why are you not cancelling again? Because now 2 and 5 does not have any common factor. There was a common factor over here. It is 2 into 5. And this is 5 into 5. So you cancel that common factor. Because right now HCF of 10 and 25 is what? 5. So you cancel those common factors now. HCF of 2 and 5 is what? 1. So we keep on cancelling the common factors. Reason was this definition. Clear? Now is it clear, guys? Clear? Chali. So if you say, can I proceed or you want to write? Okay, write, come on, write. Okay. Now, इसके बाद क्या आता है? Rational के बाद irrational. So what are irrational numbers? Irrational numbers, sir, that are not rational. Important thing is, who is illiterate? That is not literate, right? Rational, otherwise also definition of, if you say, what is the meaning of rational in English? Not in maths, in English. Rational means reasonable. So sometimes, rather than saying something to people, you're stupid or this or that, no, use word irrational. First of all, though, somebody may not understand it also, right? And it's a high level thing, right? Irrational, something that is not rational. So numbers that are not rational, right? So, but again, as a student, I realize you don't know number kya hai, you know that are not rational, right? So this is the basically definition from English. Doesn't work, right? Or you may say numbers that cannot be written in terms of P upon Q, where again that blah blah full definition, P and Q belong to integers and whatever rational I was written. So they are not rational. That is what I mean to say again. But as such, how do you recognize a number which is irrational? So remember, the best definition is decimals that are non-terminating and non-recurring. That is important. Non-terminating and non-recurring. What do you mean by non-terminating? Terminator movie देखा? Terminator means सबको खत्म कर देगा. Non-terminating, which never ends, isn't it? Which never ends. Non-recurring, which does not repeat. Alright, kindly write it. I'll give you a beautiful example. Example and counter example both. Kindly write it once. एक बार लिख लो. Proceed. Guys, I like yes, no, right? And I like happy faces also. So, first of all, this 0.379 bar. Now, what is this number? This number is 0.3797979 till infinity. So, it is non-terminating. Yes, it is non-terminating. Yes, sir, it is non-terminating. It does not end. But it is recurring. Why? Because, sir, the numbers are repeating itself. So, this is not a irrational number. This number is actually rational number. Can you write it? This is the rational number because it is non-terminating, but it is recurring. Clear? So, any number with bar is a rational number. Clear? It's not that everyone those who goes to a bar are rational, right? Numbers with bar are rational. Remember that, okay? Okay. But now, what is irrational? Something like this. Come on, guys, listen to this. See this. 0.37918003716097811327943 and goes on. Does not stop. It does not stop. Now see, this is non-terminating. Yeah, this is non-terminating. And it is non-recurring, which means this is your irrational number. This is your irrational number. Clear? For example, how did they find out? Actually, I think square root was the reason irrational number came to play. What is square root of 4? Plus minus 2. What is square root of 9? What is square root of 2? 1.414 and so on. When we tried finding it, now I can say we because I myself am a mathematician, right? When we started trying to find out, we realized that you go till infinity, you don't get an answer. So that was the reason root of 2 came out to be an irrational number. Root of 3 came out to be an irrational number. Root of 5 came out to be an irrational number. Pi, which you treat as 22/7, but everywhere it is written approximate value. Exact value of pi is not 22/7. Clear? So it's an irrational number. So since today area of circle is not known, pi r square, which means there is an error. There is a kind of small error, but it is there, right? So keep this thing in mind. Examples: pi, root of 2, root of 3, root of 5 and so on. These are all irrational numbers. These are all irrational numbers. There are more, but you don't require them. Logarithmic you don't require, so I won't talk about logarithmics. You don't require exponential, so I won't talk about exponential at all. There are more, but I don't need to talk about that, right? For you, roots are really important because every year they are giving square root, cube root, fifth root. So roots are important. Clear? So shall we proceed now? Guys, chalo, great. So now we know irrational numbers also, but the lingering question is rational. What are rational numbers? So we said the numbers with bar are rational numbers, and UPSC also 2 times they have given questions or numbers with bars, right? So I said 0.384 bar is a rational. If it is a rational number, definitely it should be put in terms of P upon Q. It should be put in terms of P by Q. So they have asked this question 2 times in past 5 years, right? So listen to the trick now. देखो यार trick है ये. 384 पूरा number लिख लो. 384 minus the number which does not have bar, minus 3. Alright, how many numbers have bar? 2 numbers have bar, 2 nines. How many numbers does not have bar? 1. So 1 0. As many numbers as under the bar, as many nines, and number which does not have bar, for that it is 0. So your answer is 381 upon 990. Definitely it cancels by 3 upside down, right? So it's actually 127 upon 330. That is your answer. P upon Q. We'll do one more. Don't worry, एक बार लिख लो. Kindly write it in your own words. I'll do few questions. I don't think उसके बाद it would be a trouble, right? I'll do UPSC questions also. One more. Suppose I say 0.194 bar. So bar is on 4 only. The bar is on 4 only. So it would be 194 minus 19. See, the number with no bar is 19. Alright. Over here it was 3. So it is 194 the whole number minus 19 upon 9 for one number under bar and 0 0. So 194 minus 20 plus 1, 174, 175. It is 175 upon 900. Yeah. Now I think better, थोड़ा सा better हो गया होगा. You want to do one more? Suppose I say 783 bar on 83. What would be your answer? Come on. 0.783 bar. Denominator is for, देखना, this is whole number 783 minus the number which does not have bar, minus 7, upon numbers having bars. There are 2 numbers having bars. 2 times 9, number not having bar, 0. Not 782, it is 783 minus 7. 776. 776 by 990. You can check out on your calculators. The answer would be 783 bar only. Clear? Shall we proceed? One more? Or next page we'll do it. Next page. So I say what is 37 bar? What is 37 bar? Come on. Yes, 37 by 99. Great. (37 by 99). And what is 0.37? It is 37 by 100. है ना? So now there is a distinction. Bar upon 99. If there is no bar upon 100. Clear? Keep this small thing in your mind. For example, what is 0.2 bar plus 0.3 bar plus 0.4 bar, guys? Come on. 2 by 9. 2 by 9 plus 3 by 9 plus 4 by 9, 9 by 9, which is equal to 1. So, even non-terminating recurring numbers when added can give you an integer. See, it is possible giving you an integer. Clear? Good, guys? So, this is what UPSC said. What is 1.23 bar? This was UPSC's question. Put this number in terms of U upon Q. (122 by 99), guys. Now our trick was working for 0 point something. This is 1 point something. So why to bother? Why don't you write 1 plus 0.23 bar? Why to bother? Right, which is 1 plus 23 by 99, which is 122 by 99. Over. So easy. It's okay. Whatever you have done is okay. Don't worry. Right. Our trick was working for point something ना 0 point something. तो ये 1 point something आ गया तो 1 plus something कर दो यार. कितना की टेंशन है? Right. See, UPSC is always going to ask you one step ahead. So be very precise on that. What's the issue? It can be easily sorted out. Clear hai? Okay, guys? All of you? Chalo, great. So bar wala numbers should not be a problem now. So two questions that have come would be sorted out very easily, right? So shall we proceed now? Great. Then the most of the questions come on divisibility. So I'm giving you divisibility rules. Divisibility, really important. A very logical thing, and they have been asking on questions on these for past 5 years. They started with divisibility rule of 9, and then last year so there were 7-8 questions on divisibility. So you should be good on divisibility. So I'm going to do a very basic of divisibility. I'm going to give you great tricks. Please do ask questions about it. And I'm also going to tell you the variation of questions that they are looking for, right? So what is divisibility rules? Basically, I want to talk about how a number is divisible by certain numbers, right? For example, I say divisibility rule of 2. What is divisibility rule of 2? A number is exactly divisible by 2 when it's a even number. Brilliant, right? So the number should be even, isn't it? The number should be even. And what are the possible remainders when number is divided by 2? 0 or 1. 0 or 1. Listen, whenever you divide a number by 2, this is remainder, isn't it? This is remainder, and they have been asking questions only on remainders, right? So listen, whenever you divide an even number by 2, remainder is 0, 0, 0, 0, remainder is 0. But if you divide an odd number, remainder is 1. So 0 remainder, the number is even, and 1 remainder number is odd. Kindly write out both. Clear? Good, guys, huh? Right? Then divisibility rule of 3. Rule of 3. How do you know a number is exactly divisible by 3? So generally we say sum of the digits, isn't it? I think since childhood we know sum of the digits. Sum of the digits is a multiple of 3. Sum of the digits is a multiple of 3. So what are multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and so on. Now 12. What is 1 plus 2? 3. 15. What is 1 plus 5? 18. What is 1 plus 8? 9. So rather than saying that the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, make a single digit number. Make a single digit number. So you may also write a single, sum of the digits is a single digit multiple of 3. Make a single number. For example, now listen, I say 279312. What is the remainder when this number is divided by 3? One process is, this is what you do. No, we won't do that, right? No, we won't do that. We'll add. So 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 18 plus 3 is 21, plus 1 is 22, 22 plus 2 is 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. Make a single digit number. If the single digit number comes out to be 3, 6 or 9, the number is exactly divisible by 3. That's a better thing, right? So kindly write down this as an example. Write down this as an example. Single digit. So make a single digit. If you are adding, rather keep on adding till you get a single digit. Clear? Okay. Right. For example, now, it's up to you how do you add. So I randomly give 4, 3, 1, 9, 7, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 6, 9. What is the remainder when this number is divided by 3? So you add 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 7 is 24, plus 3 is 20, 7 plus 1 28, 28, 30, 31, 31, 35, 35 plus 6 comes out to be 41, 41 plus 9 comes out to be 50. 5 plus 0 is 5. The number is not exactly divisible by 3. Now what is the remainder? 5 divided by 3, remainder is 2. So that is also good. So whatever is left, suppose you are not getting a multiple of 3. In that case, you can easily find the remainder. You can easily find the remainder. Clear? So remember, the rule works for both, whether the number is divisible by 3 or not, but also what is the remainder when it is divided by 3? What is the remainder when it is divided by 3? Yeah, possible remainders. Now this is also good. Listen, whenever you divide a number by 3, possible remainders are 0, 1 and 2. Remainders kya hai? Whenever you divide a number by 3, this is the remainder. So what would be this remainder? 1, 2, 3, either 0 or 1 or 2. Clear? Guys, clear? Alright. So now I also know that you know the rule. They also know that you know the rule. So they are obviously not going to give you a direct question. They are actually going to give you something really, really sturdy. For example, I write this question. I say n is a number which is 789, 113, 783, 215, 379, 114, 560, 113, 783, 115, 77379. Chalo. What is the remainder when this number is divided by 3? You won't add, I know, in the paper. You would lose the question. Don't you think that this addition is going to be tough? Anna? What would you do then? Leave the question? Tell me. Alright, you will do 3 sums and then you will try to find, huh? Great, I think that's awesome. Actually, do not add. Actually, today onwards, remember, this rule is not right. Remember, rule is ignore multiples of 3. 2 plus 7 is 9, ignore. Because 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 1 plus 2 is 3, multiple of 3, ignore. If whole number is ignored, the number is exactly divisible by 3. Khatam. Ignore. Ignore stress. Ignore expectations. right? And ignore multiples of 3 when you are dividing by 3. All right. For example, if sir this question, see 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore, 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore, right? 7 plus 2 is a multiple of 3, ignore, 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore, 1 plus 4 plus 1, 6 multiple of 3, ignore, this ignore, बचा क्या 1 plus 4 is 5. See, 14 बचा था, 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 and divided by 3 remainder 2. Look, answer. Clear? So now let's do that. Let's do that. This one. See, 7 plus 8 is 15, ignore, 9, ignore, 3, ignore, 1 plus 7 is 9, ignore, right, 3, ignore, 8 plus 1, ignore, right, 3, ignore, 7 and 2, ignore. So just keep on combining by yourself. It's not that, sir, we have to combine 2 numbers, 3 numbers, as many numbers as you want to combine, make a multiple of 3, ignore, right. See this, look at this, 9, ignore, right, 5 plus 1 is 6, ignore, 4 plus 5 is 9, ignore, isn't it, 6, ignore, and 1, 1 and 1, ignore, 3, ignore, 7 plus 8, ignore, 3, ignore, 1 plus 5, ignore, isn't it, and 7, 7, 7, 21, ignore, 3, ignored, 9, ignored. What is left? 1 रह गया, ये 0 था, remainder 1, खत्म. हाँ, divisible नहीं है, which means remainder is 1. When this number n is divided by 3, remainder is 1. लिख लीजिए. Clear? So this is the best thing. I think you're done well. You were saying it, sir. Why, sir? If there is 9, just don't count it. That is what I've done. Is it clear now? हाँ, randomly कुछ भी एक करके देखो. Try it. I am writing a random number लो. N is equal to 3 4 9 1 7 6 7 9 6 3 1 1 7 8 1 1 5 5 4 3 1 7 8 9 2. Come on. What is the remainder when this number is divided by 3? Great. See, by the look of it also you can do it, isn't it? So just keep on ignoring or just keep on looking at it and ignoring. See, 3 ignored, 9 ignored, isn't it? 6, 9, 3 ignored, 4 plus 1 ignored, 7 plus 8 ignored, 7, 1, 1, 9 ignored, 1 plus 5 ignored, 5 plus 4 ignored, 3 ignored, 7 and 8 ignored, 9 ignored, 1 and 2 ignored. Lo, sab kuch ignore. Exactly divisible. Isn't it? So from today onwards, the rule changes. Okay. But then also remember single digit sum should be 0, 3 and 9. That works. That actually works. Because you may have to, do some questions where few places are missing. They had given a question last year where A and B, they were missing. In that case, you cannot ignore. In that case, you have to be very specific. So remember, Rishi sir told you the sum of that single digit sum of the numbers is 3 or 6 or 9. It was last year's question only. All right. So is it clear? Shall we proceed? Guys, great. So now we know divisibility rule of 3. What is rule of 4? Divisibility rule of 4. Divisibility rule of 4. Yes, brilliant. Last 2 digits are exactly divisible by 4. Last 2 digits are exactly divisible by 4. Now, how come this comes into the mind? How the rules are framed? So, if you check out table of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52. So goes on. Listen, this is what they found. I think this is important. 04, 08, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32 and so on, 96 and then 100. Then what would be the next multiple of 4? 104. See, 104 ending with 04, 08 ending with 08, 112 ending with 12, 116 ending with 16, 20, 24. It repeats. It repeats. So till 96 and again 100, right? So you realize that, not 100, so you can put, just erase it. 96 and 00. So they realized it that this series continues. 104, 108, 112 and so on, then 200, 204, 208 and so on, so on. So that is the reason why the last two digits are exactly divisible by 4. That's the best thing that we can extract from this logic. Right? So any number that comes, right, 3, 6, 1, 7, 8, 9, 4, 3. So what is the remainder when this number is divided by 4? Just divide the last two digits by 4. Remainder 3. Khatam. You don't have to look into the whole length and breadth of the number. You don't have to worry about the length and the breadth of the number. Alright? Can you make a note of it? Come on. Only last two digits. Alright? So remainders, what are the possible remainders when you divide a number by 4? 0, 1, 2 and 3. Only 3 remainders. And their favorite is rule of 3 and rule of 4. They have given it ample number of times. I don't know how many times they have given it. They have given it many a times, right? Remainder is, see, listen. Listen then. See, 3, 6, 1, 7, 8, 9, 4, 3. When divided by 4, 36, right? 1, 7, 16, isn't it? 1, 8, 16. 2, 9, 28. 1, 4, 12, right? 23, right? And then you again divide remainder 3. So this is that whole part that we do. Listen, if you divide any number by 4, right? So let's talk about it. That's also good, right? So I say, what is the remainder when 9 is divided by 4? Remainder is 1. Do you agree? When 10 is divided by 4, remainder is 2. When 11 is divided by 4, remainder is 3. When 12 is divided by 4, remainder is 0. फिर से, when 13 is divided by 4, remainder 14, 2, 15, 3, 16, 0. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0 and so on. Are you getting it? They won't leave any other remainder. Got it? If you divide a number by 4, do you think 7 can be a remainder? You say, sir, 7 is a remainder. I say, boss, 7 when divided by 4, remainder is 3. Right? So that is the reason, remainders are less than 4. If you're dividing a number by 4, remainders are less than 4. If you're dividing a number by 7, remainders are less than 7. This is not divisible. This number leaves remainder 3. Right? You're absolutely right. For example, I say 1136. Is this number divisible by 4? Yes, sir, it is divisible because last two digits are exactly divisible. So this number is exactly divisible by 4. Right? I say 798988. Is this number divisible by 4? Yes, sir, because it is ending with 88, which is exactly divisible by 4. It is. Right? I say 153633. Is this number divisible by 4? No, sir, because it is ending with 33. So what is the remainder? 1 is the remainder. So if it is not divisible, then you can divide the last two digits by 4 and find the remainder. Clear? I think my mistake, I did not give you example for exactly divisible. You're right. Yes, yes, yes. So if it is ending with last two digits that are exactly divisible by 4, remainder is 0, isn't it? Because it is exactly divisible. Clear? Guys, chalo. Divisibility rule of 5. Yeah, the number ends with either 0 or 5. The number ends with either 0 or 5. The number is exactly divisible by 5. Everyone knows that. Table of 5 was the easiest table we knew, isn't it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and so on. I still remember, table of 5, table of 15. That were like, as kids also. If teacher used to say, tum table of 15 bolo. Teachers used to look like heroes in that case, na? But I hated the teachers when they said table of 19. Isn't it? And then if you were like good, confident, early morning, you have done it. That आज मैंने याद कर लिया table of 19. But teachers are teachers. They say चलो पीछे से सुनाओ table of 19. है ना? It happened ना? So I still remember teacher used to say that it should like instantaneously strike you. That if you have to do 19 sevens, it should like instantaneously come into your mind. This is it. Did it work? Did it ever work? No, till today? No, not working. Chalo. So no. Table of 9. Everyone knows table of 9? Isn't it? Dekhna. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And start from 0 here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. This is table of 9. If you are on social media, obviously you may have, isn't it, seen this magic trick. And you were like impressed and you said, wow, right? Why did not you meet me during my schooling? But what about table of 19? Now you may have a chance to put it on social media. I'm giving you. Listen. Again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. 19 ones are 19. Now over here it was plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. This series is going like this. Over here it is plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 7. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. Plus 2 is 13. Plus 2 is 15. Plus 2 17. Plus 2 19. लीजिए 19 का टेबल. Nobody thought. है ना? हाँ? I don't know. Why do you want to impress people by learning? It's all right. You don't need followers. All right. I don't think so. Well, whole the word now revolves around is likes, Instagram likes, views, YouTube. Why do you want it? Meaningly, real knowledge is someone who created it, na? Obviously, now listen. Say table of 29. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 29 starts with 2. Over here it was plus 1, here it was plus 2. So here it would be plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 3 is 17 plus 3 is 20, 23, 26, 29. लीजिए table of 29. खत्म. याद करते रह गए तुम. सब टेबल ऐसे होता है, मैं बताता हूँ तुम्हें, because we are talking about tables, so you should be comfortable with tables. So every table is like this. So any table ending with 9s. So if I say table of 99, so see 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 99 ones are 99. So it was plus 1 over here, plus 2 here, plus 3 here, plus 10 here. So 9 plus 10 is 19 plus 10 is 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. लीजिए table of 99 भी आ गया. Divisibility rules are actually playing a very big role over here. I can talk about it, but there is no point. You don't need to be a mathematician actually, right? Then, sir, other tables. Everyone was bothered about table of 12, 13. Most of us left mathematics because teachers were very dangerous. I don't know about you. In our time, so they used to beat the hell out of us. And our parents used to be proud of it. Right? I don't know how many of you have got that kind of beating. You have got it. Obviously, you look like you have been beaten. हाँ अच्छा swelling है ना वही तो we are not fat. They have beaten us so mercilessly. Like on knuckles, I still have one time teacher hit me very badly, so it just cut very deep. And my parents were not even bothered. The teacher has hit me. This is very good. You should be beaten more. Right? So table of 12. I don't know. Suppose I say what is table of 41. Most of us struggle with tables from 1 to 9 so easy, but 11 to 13, 14, 17, 18 they were always bad. Table of 41. Sir, what is this? Look, Aja, all of you know table of 1, na? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. टेबल ऑफ 4 आता है सबको? आता है. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40 plus 1, 41. You know what is this? Table of 41. एक तरफ 1 का टेबल लिखो, एक तरफ 4 का टेबल लिख दो, हो गया 41 का टेबल. Why were you thinking always 41 into 3? 3 1s are 3 4s are. Reverse सोचो, 1 3s are 4 3s are. Reverse नहीं सोचा हमने कभी. Isn't it? We did not. Reverse was better, na? So one side 1 ka table, one side 4 ka table. That is what was going on. Isn't it? So table of 12 actually. I was young at that time. So table of 12 gave me this picture. 12. Right? So 2 ka table. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Table of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. चल रहा है? 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 12 threes are 36, 12 fours are 48, 12 fives are, see यहाँ 5 आना था, 5 plus 1, 6, यहाँ पे 6 आना था, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, ले लो, 12 का टेबल भी आ गया. We never thought. We struggled with table of 18. हाँ, table of 9. 9 ones are 9, 18 ones are 18, 9 twos are 18, 18 twos are 36, 9 threes are 27, 18 threes are 54, 9 fours are 36, 18 fours are 72. So I'm doubling the table of 9 because I know what is 18, 2 times 9. So beaten mercilessly but survived, and then I used to like give tables like this. Okay, you want to beat me? Come on, hit me now. No, you cannot be hit after that. It's like all in this human brain, isn't it? See, it's all adjustment. 14 का table नहीं आता, 7 का table तो आता है. 7 ones are 7, 14 ones are 14, 7 twos are 14, 7, 14 twos are 28, 7 threes are 21, 14 threes are double 42, isn't it? 7 fours are 28, double 56. So the table running in your mind was 7, and all you were doing was doubling it, and it was working, isn't it? So 14 was easy, 16 was easy, 18 was easy, right? Every table can be set up. The issue was, if you want to learn, things would follow you. I have realized this, things would follow you, right? So we now know tables also because we were talking about table of 5. So divisibility rule of 5 is not at all a problem. Again, I want to talk about rule of 5. So one thing that is very sure for rule of 5, I haven't even written rule of 5. All right, chalo. Rule of 5, number should end with 0 or 5. Number should end with 0 or 5. But again, I want to talk about remainders. How many remainders we have now? See, it is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the possible remainders. For example, don't worry, right? Don't worry. 10 when divided by 5, remainder is 0. 11 when divided by 5, remainder is 1. 12 when divided by 5, remainder is 2. 13 when divided by 5, remainder is 3. 14 when divided by 5, remainder is 4. Low. 15 you divide again 0. 16 1, 17 2, 18 3, 19 4. ये confused नहीं होना है, right? So listen, whenever you divide a number by n, now can you imagine this? Whenever you divide a number by n, possible remainders are n. See, you divide a number by 5, possible remainders are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So if I'm writing it, if we divide a number by n, there are possible n remainders. Right? So 5 से divide किया 5 remainders, 7 से divide किया 7 remainders, 10 से divide किया 10 remainders, and those remainders are, here it is 0, 1, 2, 3 up till n minus 1. देखो 5 से divide किया तो 4 में remainder खत्म हो जाता है, 0 to 4. 7 से divide करोगे 0 to 6, n से divide करोगे 0 to n minus 1. अब ध्यान रहेगा तुम लोगों को. Now you can write it, classify it easily, isn't it? Now you can easily make it out. ठीक है? What? Hmm. It can be easily done. You say there is a 3-digit number, they just do not repeat. So how many numbers are divisible by 3? How many numbers are divisible by 4? If you reverse it, it can be easily done. We have done it in permutations and combinations. Same questions, we have done it in permutations and combinations, isn't it? So don't worry, let the chapter come. And that is the reason we are also worried. See, permutation combination, divisibility का नहीं है. क्योंकि number of numbers आ गया ना, so then तो you have to understand it has to be a, see, every 3-digit number, if you say 3-digit number starts from 100, go till 999. So now listen to me, from 100 to 999, how many numbers are there? 999 minus 100 plus 1, right? There are 999 minus 100 plus 1, 900 numbers. So there would be 300 numbers that would be exactly divisible by 3. How? Every third number is divisible by 3. We'll talk about it in permutation combination, don't worry. Okay. That is the reason, last year there were 4-5 questions on permutation combination. We'll talk about it, don't worry. We have done it in the classrooms. Permutation, don't worry. You're here, I am here, we all are here, hai? So is it clear now? Rule of 6, guys. Rule of 6. Yeah, divisibility 6. Yeah, 6 is what? 6 is a composite number which is a combination of 2 and 3. So which means rule of 2 and rule of 3 both. Rule of 2 and rule of 3 both would be working. Isn't it? Now what is the rule of 2? Even number. Rule of 3, sum of the digits. So can I say, listen to me now, please. If you want to write, you may write it also. An even number whose sum of digits is a multiple of 3 is a multiple of 6. I say an even number whose sum of digits is a multiple of 3 is a multiple of 6. Even number, rule of 2 हो गया. Sum of numbers, a multiple of 3, rule of 3 हो गया. So obviously it's a multiple of 6. Isn't it? So you can write it if you want to. An even number whose sum of digits, an even number whose sum of digits is a multiple of 3 is a multiple of 6. So what do you check when you are dividing? You say the given number is a multiple of 6. First thing, it should be an even number. Second thing, the sum of digits should be a multiple of 3. So I say 624. Is this a multiple of 6? Yes sir, it is even and it's exactly divisible by 3 because sum क्या करना है? Ignore कर दो 6 and 2 and 4. Ignore. So it's a multiple of 2. Listen. Multiple of 2, multiple of 3. It's a multiple of 6. Clear है? ठीक है? So that is the way you think. I say again, I can write any even number. So I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2 Is it a multiple of 6? Is it a multiple of 6? First thing you say, yes, first thing you say it's a even number. Then you check out the, sum of the digits. So you realize, sir, this and this is a multiple of 3. This is a multiple of 3. 4 plus 2 is a multiple of 3. But 4 is not a multiple of 3. So it's a multiple of 2, but not a multiple of 3. So it's not exactly divisible by 6. You don't have to divide it whole. You don't have to divide it whole. Now you may be thinking, sir, what is the remainder? है ना? पहले ये लिख लो, it is not a multiple of 6. Kindly write it, come on. These small things actually work. This is not a multiple of 6. Why? Because it is a multiple of 2, but it is not a multiple of 3. Clear? What is the remainder? What is the remainder when this number is divided by 6? अब ध्यान से सुनना सब लोग, ध्यान से देखना please. This is a even number, right? But it is not a multiple of 3. So if I go 2 less, ध्यान से देखना. If I say what about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 0? It's again a even number. Yes, sir. Is it a multiple of 3? No, sir. No, it's not a multiple of 3, isn't it? Again, 1 and 2 cancel, 3 cancel, remainder like 8. Hai na? So 2 less, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 8. Is it a even number? Yes, sir. Is it a multiple of 3? Yes, sir. Yes, it is. See, 1 plus 2 gone, 3 gone, 4 and 8 gone, 3 gone. So now it's a even number, it's a multiple of 3 also. So this number is a multiple of 6. What is the difference between these two? 4. Remainder 4. Otherwise also, had you had to divide this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 0 by 6, definitely वही करते 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 8. Remainder, sorry, 4, 2, a, right? Remainder 4. चेक कर तो यही आंसर आता फिर भी. तो बेटर क्या है, ध्यान से सुनो. Just an even number. You just have to find a number whose sum of the digits is a multiple of 3. तो दो पीछे जाते जाओ. Because if there is a even number, -2 is also even. -2 is also even, right? Shall we do one more question like this? एक करते हैं. ध्यान से सुनना, please. Please pay attention. UPSC has started giving these kind of questions. Now please pay attention, all of you. You say, I have a number n which is 149 into 531 into 799 into 1019. Can you write this number? What is the remainder when n is divided by 6? What is the remainder when n is divided by 6? Bolo. Anyone? Now first thing, remember in our junior classes, had the same question come to us, we would have multiplied all the numbers and divided by 6. But now you are not juniors, you are seniors, and you are not going to get 10 marks out of it. You're only going to get one mark out of it, isn't it? So first thing, always remember from today onwards, if this kind of question comes, all right, if this kind of question comes, find remainders of these numbers when divided by 6. All right. So now 149, 1 plus 4 plus 9 is not a multiple of 3, and 149 is also not even. So now see, this is the way I do it. It is not a multiple of 2, it is not a multiple of 3. Agreed? So first I find a even number. 148 is an even number less than 49. Is it a multiple of 2? Yes, sir. Is it a multiple of 3? No, sir. Go 2 less, 146. Is it a even number? Yes, sir. Is it a multiple of 3? No, sir. Go 2 less, 144. Is it a even number? Yes, sir. Is it a multiple of 3? Yes, sir. दोनों को minus करो, remainder 5. 149 when divided by 6, remainder would be 5. What did I do? I found a multiple of 6 less than 149 and then minus them. That would be remainder. Now if you check out otherwise, listen guys, 149 divided by 6, लीजिए रिमाइंडर तब भी 5 आ रहा है. So we don't have to do this mashakkat. One more. Let's see 531. Guys, 531. Is it a even number? No, sir. Is it a multiple of 3? Yes, sir. It's a multiple of 3. 5 plus 3 plus 1 is 9. So if you get a multiple of 3, listen to me, please, please, please. If you get a multiple of 3, then if you go 3 minus, that also would be a multiple of 3. So 531 minus 3 is what? 528. Is it a multiple of 3? Yes, sir. Is it a multiple of 2? Yes, sir. Remainder 3. So remember, a multiple of 3. सुनो ध्यान से, a multiple of 3 whenever is divided by 6, remainder would either be 0 or 3. A multiple of 3, if it is divided by 6, if it is an even number, सुनो, a multiple of 3 when it is even, it's a multiple of 6, 0 remainder दे देगा. Otherwise any multiple of 3 would always give you remainder 3 when divided by 6. चेक करके देख लो. 9 when divided by 6, remainder 3. Right? 15 when divided by 6, remainder 3. Right? 21 when divided by 6, remainder 3, and so on. All right? Or otherwise, very classic logic. Now kindly tell me the remainder when 799 is divided by 6. Come on, quick. I'm not going to do whole questions. Come on, do it. Remainder 1, classy. रिमाइंडर 1. चेक करो, सब लोग करो यार. देखो यार, पेपर में भी तो आना है ना. 1, isn't it? 1. Now what do you do? 799 is neither even nor a multiple of 3. So 1 less. 1 less किया 798. It is even also. It's a multiple of 3 also. Remainder 1. Brilliant. अगला वाला बताओ क्या होगा रिमाइंडर. What number we would be subtracting? Listen, once you get a multiple of 2 and a multiple of 3, subtract these numbers. That's it. Isn't it? We said find a even number. Even number check किया, but it was not a multiple of 3. Even number not a multiple of 3. Even number had a multiple of 3. दोनों का difference ले लो. ठीक है? So as soon as a even number and a multiple of 3 आ जाए, it works. Now tell me this. 1018. So 1019. Is it a multiple of 3? No, it's not a multiple of 3. It's not a multiple of 2. So 1018. Even number लिया. Now this is an even number. And is it a multiple of 3? No. Go 2 more less. 0, 1, 6. Is it a even number? Yes, sir. Is it a multiple of 3? No. 1, 0, 1, 4 is exactly both. Because every third number is a multiple of 3. The only thing is you may have to go 3 steps back. Because 531 was a multiple of 3, not a multiple of 2. I have done both the cases, na? You may get a multiple of 2 also, but not a multiple of 3, isn't it? You may get a multiple of 3, but not a multiple of 2. So I've done both all the cases. So now over here remainder is 5. The best part is, if you were in your junior class, you would have multiplied all these numbers and divided by 6. Now you are seniors, find all the remainders and multiply all the remainders. What is 5 3s are? 15 5s are? 75 when divided by 6. Or listen, one more classy thing. See, 5 3s are 15. 15 when divided by 6, it should work like this. 15 when divided by 6, remainder 3. Write the remainder. 1 into 5 is 5. What is 3 5s are? 15 when divided by 6. Answer is this, remainder 3. That is what UPSC is asking. Last year question, last to last year question were same. Don't worry, we are going to do 2-3 questions. It should be like fantastic. Don't worry. Relax. Okay, put down your mobile. Mobile. Why are you doing calculator? Had calculator been allowed, there would not be any aptitude testing, isn't it? Shall we do one more? Or you should do one more. Okay. Now you try doing one more, but don't take stress. All right. Chalo, let's do it. I have a number n, which is 762 and 573 into 719 into 343 into 243. What is the remainder when this number is divided by 6? Come on, all of you do it. And if you do it in the classroom, then only it would work. Three. Awesome. What's your name? Rajesh. Show your face here. Good. I should remember you, no? When if I meet you in a market or somewhere. Huh? Good, yeah, Rajesh. Three? Three? Confirm ho gaya 3. 3? Great. Relax and do it, guys. Come on, don't worry. We are not in hurry. Yes, Mr. Shubham. 3? Chalo, we are confirmed now. Now listen again, pick it up, do it, pick it up, do it. 3, 5, 7, 3. This is a multiple of 3. 5 and 7 and 3, not a multiple of 2, but a multiple of 3. See how easily I write. Multiple of 2, no. Multiple of 3, yes. Remainder 3. Why? Because you will go 3 back. If you find a multiple of 3, go 3 back. So it is 570. Now 570 is a multiple of 2 also, 3 also. Remainder 3. Right? 719. Not a multiple of 2. Is it a multiple of 3? No. Now I'll find even number. So I say 718. Sir, it is even but not a multiple of 3. 716. Sir, it is even but not a multiple of 3. 714 is even also multiple of 3. Also remainder 5. Right? 343. Not a multiple of 2, not a multiple of 3. Agreed? Go one less. 3, 4, 2. A multiple of 2 also, multiple of 3 also, remainder 1. Right? And then the last one, 2, 4, 3. 243 is not a multiple of 2, but a multiple of 3. So remainder 3. 3 5s are 15. 15 gives you remainder 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 when divided by 6, remainder 3. Khatam. This is what UPSC is expecting from you. Check out last year paper. By chance, now just write it once. एक बार लिख लो. By chance, if I add on this question and say n is equal to 612 into 573 into 719 into 343 into 243. Now what would be the remainder? 0. Because now 612 is a even number and a multiple of 3, which means this is a multiple of 6, which means if you divide this number by 6, remainder would be 0. 0 multiplied by everything would give you 0, because 0 is God. Last year ये question था. They gave an exact multiple actually, and people got confused. Clear है? ठीक है? Please keep this thing in mind. 0 can be remainder as well. Okay. So now onwards, this is very simple, right? Whenever you have to find remainders in terms of, you know, the succession wala, in that case, please, please and please keep my rule in mind. Individual remainders and then multiply them. Okay. Clear? Chalega? So divisibility rule of 7. Divisibility rule of 7. Divisibility rule of 7 is the reason, you know, we started taking divisibility very, very seriously. Because last to last year, there was a question in the paper which was asking divisibility of 7. Nobody before that bothered about divisibility rule 2 very finely. But once, you know, there was a question, and that was also 11 digit number. And he said that this number is exactly divisible by 7. So what are the possible remainders? That was the question. So then we realized that divisibility rule of 7 is important. Though if you check out the booklets and everything, they have not given you any correct divisibility rule. So I am giving you a beautiful divisibility rule of 11. Remember the series 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2, 3. Can you write down once? This is a series 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2, 3. Shubham. I am very dangerous if I find you chatting on mobiles. Not in my class. All right. So now, what is this, sir? So suppose I have to check whether a given number is divisible by 7 or not. So suppose I say is 4949 exactly divisible by 7. You know it is, isn't it? You know, I know it is divisible by 7. 4949. But if I have to check by this rule, so write 4949 from the left hand side below the series. Alright, now listen, multiply. 4 ones are 4, 9 into minus 2 is minus 18, and 4 into minus 3 is minus of 12, and 9 into minus 1 is minus of 9. If the sum comes out to be, see, the sum comes out to be minus of 35. See, 18 plus 12 is 30, minus 35 plus 4 is minus of 35. If your answer over here comes out to be a multiple of 7 or 0, the number is exactly divisible by 7. Kindly write down. The number is exactly divisible by 7. Clear? Okay, Brijesh? Listen, you have to write that number below the series and just check out the sum that you get. If this answer, the sum total comes out to be 0 or a multiple of 7, minus 35 is a multiple of 7, the number is exactly divisible by 7. Clear? One more example we can do, right? For example, if I say is 283 divisible by 7 or not? So again 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2, 3. So what do? You write this number 283 below this series. Find the sum. 2 ones are 2. This into this is minus of 16. This into this is minus of 9. This is 2 into minus 1 is minus of 2 plus 16 plus 9. What do you get? Answer is 0. This number is exactly divisible by 7. You don't need to divide the number. Brilliant. I was looking for this question. Can you write these two examples we'll talk about? That is one question I always look forward to. That's brilliant actually. Clear? So if he says the number is bigger than a 6-digit number, in that case you may do 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2 3 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2 3 and so on any number of times. That's the best part, any number of times. All right, so which means if I ask you is what about 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1, is this number divisible by 7? If so you don't know the rule, in that case so you will divide the whole number, but now you know the rule, so you just write 1 ones are 1 and remaining all of them are zeros, and this is minus 1. 1 into minus 1 is 0. This number is exactly divisible by 7. This number is exactly divisible by 7. So that is the best part. Now let me find that question for you, right? Because if you do it over here, I have it with me, and I'll ask you to join a WhatsApp group, right? So you can actually avail these questions from me. And whole data also, the booklet that we have with us, that is also available with us on soft copy. So we'll give you soft copy of the booklet as well. Just a moment, guys. Enjoy the good music. It is 2022 now. We are looking for 2021. Wait. My God, the music gets louder and louder. Huh? In Sunday classes are always fun for the same reason. You know, the music is free. Now I have that. I'll send you everything, guys. Let me find this question, because this is really important to have that question. If you're doing it, everything should be done. Yes, see, this is the question, guys. It says the number 3798125, the number 3798125 P 369 is divided by 7, where P is the missing digit. He says, what is the value of digit P? Digit P, is it 1, 6, 7 or 9? He says this number is exactly divisible by 7. What is the value of P? 3798125 P 369 is exactly divisible by 7. What is the value of P? You know, most of the people did this. P, they started putting value of options, right? And then they started dividing by 7. Oof. There is no other method. Any booklet you see, any solution booklet you see, this is what they suggest. This is what they suggest. But again, you are my students, huh? You know the rule. What would you do? You'll say 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2 3 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2 3, and you write down the number 3 7 9 8 1 2 5 3 3 7 9 8 1 2 5 P. यार I have missed P, है ना? P 3 6 9. Right, then you check out what is this giving you. This is 3 minus 14 minus 27. See, 3 ones are 3. This is minus of 14. This is minus of 27, minus of 8, plus 2, plus 6, plus 5, minus 2p, minus 9, minus 6, plus 18. All right. So if you want to, see, it is your choice. How do you count? We do this way. See, these are positive 3, 2, 6, 5 and 18. Right? So 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 6 is 16, 16 plus 18 is 34, right? So you have 34 and then negatives. See, 27 plus 8, 27 plus 8 is 35, 35 plus 14 is 49, right? 49 plus 9 is 49 plus 9 is 58, 58 plus 6 is 64 and minus 2p. Minus 2p should be a multiple of 7, right? Which is minus 30 minus 2p should be a multiple of 7. Clear? Till here, start value of p. If you put p is equal to 1, it gives you minus of 32, not a multiple of 7. If you put p is equal to 6, you get minus of 42, a multiple of 7. This is your answer. P is equal to 6. The rule works, right? 2021 question. Nobody was able to do it for the same reason. See the level UPSC is going. And still you think that this is a manageable paper. I've been requesting people. Since August, September, I've met a lot of you guys. I've seen you, right? But again, everyone is stuck up, stuck up, stuck up. GS, 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 pre, mains. Tell me one thing, right? In my paper, there are 80 questions. Full paper, 80 questions. And you have to give me at least 30, 27 to be precise. But you cannot depend upon only 27. You cannot say, I got 27 and I am going to survive. Make it 30, right? Out of 80, I want 30. You are not bothered about full paper. Anna? How many questions of history are there in GS? 10. Geography, 10. Economics, 10. Environment, 8. Ecology, 4. Science and Tech, 8. How much time you are investing in that? The reason? Infinite content that you are is driving you mad. Infinite content is driving you mad. There are 3 siblings who cleared JKPCS. There it is in news. And they did not have internet connection and they had only 3-4 books. They cleared the paper. Infinite content is driving you mad. All you need to do is basics for GS and all you need to be good at this portion. But you're not bothered. Everyone, you go to the market having CSAT to ho jayega. I give them this question, nobody is able to solve it. Till today, I have met thousands and this question nobody is able to solve it till the time you know the trick. नहीं पता था किसी को ये ट्रिक? बताओ तुम लोग क्या करते? क्वेश्चन छोड़ देते? बिकॉज जब तुम ऑप्शन पुट करते देखो 3, 7, 9, 8, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 6, 9 when divided by 7, right? As soon as you start it, you know you have lost it. Why? You are occupying the page and you don't have pages over there. And first option does not work, you won't go to the second option and divide it again. I know you. UPSC knows you. Clear up? I hope divisibility rule of 7 won't be a problem from today. Guys, right? Divisibility rule of 8. Rule of 8. I need 3 classes, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, to build up numbers. Nobody miss that, please. Alright. Then on Wednesday, we will do all PYQs and finish this topic off. Khatam. Alright. So please don't miss the class. And I really like students in the classes because there are a lot of online students there. I understand that you watch videos, but live interaction is always good. Alright. So please do bit of hard work for me. Alright. So now, rule of 8, guys. last 3 digits are exactly divisible by 8, or the number ends with 3 zeros, or the number ends with 3 zeros. So any number that is ending with 3 zeros is exactly divisible by 8. How? So suppose I say 79000, then you say it is exactly divisible by 8. Alright, but why? Because 0 is what? It is 79 into 10 into 10 into 10, which is 79 into 2 into 5 into 2 into 5 into 2 into 5. Now 2 2 2, 8 का multiple बन गया. This is exactly divisible. So there is a 8 when we call 3 zeros. Alright. And now, is this a sync or something? Divisibility rule of 2 was, sorry, divisibility rule of 4 was last 2 digits. Divisibility rule of 8 is last 3 digits. Is it a sync or something? So let's kindly write it once. Please write it once. ठीक है, समझ आ रहा है? स्ट्रेस नहीं लेना है, ठीक, हैप्पी रहना है बस. लिखा? A lot of Punjabi music, huh? How many of you are Punjabis over here? No one is a Punjabi over here. Oh, I'm the only Punjabi here. So what? It's, अच्छा, दिल्ली का खाना is whole Punjabi food. Yes, right. Yes, Delhi actually food wise is really awesome, है ना? How many of you live at Old Rajendra Nagar, ORN? The food scene is good over here, है ना? Not bad. If you actually like spicy food, good food, then it's awesome, है ना? Otherwise, chalo, you never know. How many of you cook by yourself? Only like few. Rest are dependent upon the market, huh? The poha. I hate that poha in the morning. Please, huh? And many of you, like, whenever I see in the morning, everyone is carrying that poha. That's the shittiest thing that you will ever eat. I don't know which water they use. Believe me, please. If in Delhi you want to depend upon something, remember fried food. Why? Because if it is fried, so you can say it is okay because you know सब कुछ जल गया. Other than that, please don't believe in Delhi food at all. So please, rather have a poha packet. You can make it at home. I can actually serve a great poha, like 10-minute job. Anyhow, now divisibility rule of 8. Divisibility rule of 8. Listen to me. It gives you a sync actually. See, divisibility rule of 4 was what? 4 was 2 की power 2. So he said last 2 digits. So match was this par. See, what is 8? 8 is 2 की power 3. So he says last 3 digits are exactly divisible by 8, or last 3 digits are zeros. So if I say 16, what is divisibility rule of 16? So it is 2 की power 4. So you say last 4 digits. Last 4 digits and so on. So remember, whenever you find 2 की power, the rule is very simple. So I ask, what is divisibility rule of 32? 32 is 2 की power 5. So you say last 5 digits are exactly divisible by 32, or the number ends with 5 zeros. Clear? What is divisibility rule of 8? Last 3 digits. And what is 8? 2 की power 3. So what is 16? 2 की power 4. So rule becomes last 4 digits are exactly divisible by 16, or the number ends with 4 zeros, and so on. That's the sync actually. That's the rule. Okay. Though I think after 8 you don't require it, but I doubt their intentions always, because they are always giving something way ahead of what we are teaching. Yes, they are giving something way ahead of whatever we are teaching. Last year paper was a shocker. I must tell you, matlab, I respect that paper a lot, and believe me, something amazing coming up. They are not going to leave it like, chalo, let it be. And there is obviously a reason. What is the reason? Lakhs and lakhs of people appearing, lakhs and lakhs of people losing jobs, private jobs. Everyone wants to do UPSC, SSC. So they have to make it tough. It has to be a rejection paper now. It cannot be a selection paper now. Come on. If you are UPSC, you would also do the same, na? Because if 12 lakh people are appearing, you won't make a paper that selects. You will make a paper that rejects. It's an obvious HR thing. All right, it's an HR thing. And why do you want to clear UPSC? Because you want a secure job. Okay, why do you want to clear UPSC and you take IAS as a services? Guys, come on, anyone. Why do you want to be a civil servant? Why do you want to be a civil servant? Come on. Yes, give me one. Security, okay. Then second. Okay, you want to be in a position where you can do something for the society, right? Awesome, brilliant. She wants to have a secure job and she wants to do something for the society. Wonderful. What about you, Shubham? Personal reasons cannot be discussed. Oh, huh? Oh my God, what is your reason? I won't discuss it, no issues. Shubham is like, serious. I don't want to discuss it. Okay, not in the class. Come out of the class. Then I'm going to discuss it, right? What about you? Right effort, right direction, you can become an athlete also. Why not? Why UPSC? That's what I'm saying. Huh? So you are a right person to do the job. You think so? Yes, that is what he says. I'm the right guy to the job, right? What about you? Having the authority. I want to like, hey, come on, give me tea. Huh, boss? Ah, now it is right, huh? What about you, ma'am? To work at the ground level. Awesome. What about you? At the back, at the end? Yes. I just love you. What's your name? Huh? Great, great. Brijesh, why do you want to do it? Again, reservations. Yes, I got it. What about you? It's the uniform. IPS officer. Yes, that's awesome. Great. What about you? Yes. Yes, there is job security, no doubt, right? And power is there, prestige is there. So, which means I am doing some job, it is not prestigious. And what about power? You don't think I have a power? What power I have? No, everyone has power. Why do you want to climb social ladder? Why do you want prestige, guys? Why do you want authority, prestige? Who wants it? No, no, I understand. I understand whatever you're saying because authority to do something good, right? Which means if you don't have authority, you cannot do something good. How do you say that? There would be barriers. So you think that if you become IS officers, IPS officers, there won't be obstructions. I think being a general public, it's easy to do good work. I must tell you that. Yes. And nobody talks about money over here. You want to earn money. Huh? It's a great job, good package. Yes, everyone wants a good package, isn't it? Then good facilities, isn't it? You get good house, you get good cars, and you get all the prestige. That's the issue that actually works in your favor. That is why most of you are attracted. So why not? Why do you want to become an IAS officer? You guys are so young. Why do you want to be stable? Why do you want security? No stability, no security, right? Remember that. Do something you want to do it with passion, with heart, with a lot of courage. This is not a paper of your knowledge. This is a paper of your courage. Remember that, my words. When you enter that examination hall, remember my golden words. You need to have first big thing, a big heart when you enter that exam. That courage should be there that I am the one, because I want to wear the uniform. I want to do something good for the society. I want to work grassroots level. So if you have that courage, then you survive that paper. That paper actually brings everything. See, it is a paper which actually tests you on various levels. And I think this is one paper that tests you on your courage. I think so. The attitude. And believe me, when you grow up, be in touch with me. Shubham would be, I know, right? Be in touch with me. I would love to know how much power you have, how much security you have, right? Chalo, rule of 8? Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Why are you bothered about system? Why are we always worried about society, systems, prestige, security, stability? If you just let it be loose, you don't require anything like that. Yeah, teacher has a power, so has mother. Right? the वो ठीक है, but मैं तो ये बोलता हूँ power is something. Yes. Yeah. See, I don't know what you guys are like thinking or something, but I realize one thing very sure. One thing I'm very sure of is one day when you get enlightened, you would realize that everything is futile, right? Only thing that actually works is happiness, right? Everything is futile. People are chasing money, chasing dreams, buildings they are making, but are they happy? No, right? If you are happy sitting at your village, doing a menial job, amazing, right? That's good. You should be happy, right? You should always feel that. What makes me, I love teaching. I've never ever taken up any job because I love that feeling of courage. Whether there are thousands of students or there are two students, I don't care. I teach, right? And it is written in our Vedas, and I don't say that everyone has read it. I have read it, that even in one lifespan, if you change someone's course of life, even some single person's course of life, you have attained moksha. So I must tell you, I have attained 1,000 moksha. Right? So as a teacher, that is the only power that we have, right? So now divisibility rule of 9. Guys, 9. What is the divisibility rule of 9? Shubham? 3 squares. He says 3 into 3. So it's basically sum only, I think. Sum of the digits is a multiple of 9. Now 9 is amazing. 9 is amazing, right? 9 has a lot of mythology attached to it. Are you aware of it? Right? हम नवग्रह की पूजा करते हैं. नवग्रह. Do you know that? Right? And then आप माला, कोई somebody does माला, मोतियों की माला करते हो, कितने होते हैं beads? 108 is a multiple of 9. Check out. Right? So 9 is amazing, right? So the reason is, and you know 7 is also amazing. तुम बताओ 7, हम लोग शादी करते हैं 7 फेरे लेते हैं, why? Yes. So actually, you know, 7 times अगर करते हो, 360 डिग्री का रोटेशन 7 टाइम्स करते हो, so 360 डिग्री is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. पहले 10 नंबरों में, पहले 10 में से 360 is not divisible by 7. So if you do that 7 times, they say the bond is unbreakable. But nowadays it breaks like few days also, not even survive weeks. I went to a marriage, and she was my student, and she got married. Huh? Just a joke, right? And like her father spent amazing money because like the whiskey that was served over there was awesome. Right, so I know the money is spent, right? And after 1 month, I was like, she was, "Hi, sir, how are you? What's up, chat?" I say, "How is it going? Where are you?" She says, "I am back, sir. I've left that guy." I said, "Hey, within 1 month, what happened?" So she was from Chandigarh, and the guy was from Delhi. So you know what she said, "Sir, sir, I did not like Delhi, so I left him." Right. So come on, divisibility rule of 9. Sum of the digits is a multiple of 9. Now see, sum comes again, summation. So can we say, guys, can we say ignore multiples of 9, guys? Ignore multiples of 9, isn't it? That would be good. So for example, rather than adding, I say what would be the remainder when 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4 is divided by 9, right? So now you know it. 2 plus 7 is 9, 3 plus 6 is 9, 5 plus 4 is 9, which means this number is exactly divisible by 9. Right? Add. All right. Ignore. Clear? So कभी भी 9 से divide करना है आज के बाद. I say what is the remainder when 1, 1, 1, 1, 3 is divided by 9? क्या remainder होगा? 7. Why? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. Remainder 7. खत्म. Got it? Got it. So please add those numbers. I say 32 when divided by 9. What is the remainder? 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. यहाँ तुम divide करके देखो लो. Sir, if you find this happiness, you may go for this. But why to divide? Add, isn't it? I say 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. What is the remainder when divided by 9? Now you ignore. Now what would you do? Ignore. See, pick up random. 8 plus 1, 9, ignore. 7 plus 2, ignore. Right? 5 plus 4, ignore. 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 9, ignore. The number is exactly divisible by 9. Be smart in picking up pairs or picking up triplets, right? And just go for it. Next class now we will have it on 17 number. This music won't be there. I hope it is not disturbing you. I don't actually get disturbed with music. But if you guys are like, huh, okay, I'll just check out with 17. There is a classroom in 17 number also. I think so. That's the reason Sundays would be here. But I think music is free with class. That works, na? Actually Saturday and Sundays are heavy days for these discs. I think you might have gone also. Probably you know it, huh? Chalo. Why do you need women to go to a desk? Come on. अमीर का क्या होता है? You just go and say कि I want to check. I want to organize a party. So there are 100 people coming and I want to check out how good is your dish. They will invite you inside. They will give you 2 or 3 snacks also. Taste them and come back. Right? Be smart, guys. So now, divisibility rule 9. First is sum. Now, few things that are really important in 9 and they have come in your exam. All right. Point number 1, kindly write down. Point number 1. A number minus its reverse is always a multiple of 9. A number minus its reverse is always a multiple of 9, right? Now what do you mean by this, sir? Right? If I say 321 is a number, what would be its reverse? Minus 123. Reverse of the numbers, right? Which comes out to be 198. And listen, 198 is a multiple of 9. Yes, sir, it is. Right? Pick up a 2-digit number. I say, what is 73 minus 37? 73 minus 30 is 43 minus 7. Definitely. See, 73 minus 30, 43, 43 minus 7 kar dijiye, 36, 36 comes out to be a multiple of 9. Yes, sir, it is right. Yes, sir, it is right. Right? So, how does this happen? Because now, for past 8 years, there has been 13 questions on number minus its reverse. They have given multiple questions on this. So I'll talk about it. पहले तो ये लिख लो. Kindly write it once. We'll talk about it. Right? Listen to me. And do you think something else also? Nahi sir, this is not true. Anyone? A number called a palindrome. You know what is a palindrome? A number which is read from the front and back, it is same. Like 121. अगर तुम 121 करते हो उसका रिवर्स क्या हो जाएगा? 121. So what is 121 minus 121? 0 is a multiple of every number. So 0 is a multiple of 9. Isn't it? You may think of a palindrome. And there are people those will say, sir, 383. Sir, minus is reverse 383, which is 0. But 0 is exactly divisible by 9 because 0 is a multiple of every number. Clear? So we say that is right. The result is right. Now the reason behind it. Can I proceed? Guys, can I proceed? So listen to me. Let's look at this. I say AB minus BA. Now remember, guys, a 2-digit number AB was written as 10A plus B. Do you agree or not? Suppose, for example, 81. 81 is 8 into 10 plus 1. Right? So whenever you actually write AB as a 2-digit number, this is the way it is written, 10A plus B. So now see this. This is 10A plus B minus 10B plus A, which is 9 times A, minus 9 times B, which is 9 times A minus B. Multiple of 9. Yes, sir. Yes, it is a multiple of 9. 9 bahar aa gaya. And why I am doing it? Because I am telling you 13 times they have given number minus its reverse. Last year also there was a question. If you remember. How many of you appeared for last year paper? One more. Can you write it? Come on. One more. Sir. See. ABC minus CBA. Now, ABC, if you write it in decimal terms, it is 100 times A plus 10 times B plus C. So, ABC 100 times A plus 10 times B plus C minus 100 times C plus 10 times B plus A. If you minus it, see 10B and 10B to cancel out. So it is 99 times A minus C. Yes, it is a multiple of 9 again, guys. Which one, beta? This one. What is this? 10A minus A is 9A. Minus 10B plus B is minus 9B. So 9 times A minus B. 9 common aa gaya. Alright. So if it is 9 times A minus B, it is a multiple of 9 because 9 times something is a multiple of 9. Similarly, ये क्या है देख, ये 99 आ गया, 99 times something is a multiple of 9. Right? So this is a question. Now listen to the level of question that they are bringing. पहले तो ये लिख लो इसको. No. Palindrome minus its reverse would always be 0, which is again a multiple of 9. Because people generally think that, sir, it doesn't work on palindrome. Number minus its reverse is a multiple of 9. But it does work, because if a number minus its reverse is 0, 0 is also a multiple of 9. Yeah? That is what I wanted to say. Clear? Now see the level they are going to. Listen to this. Now he said last year, it was 2020. He said X, Y and Z is a 3-digit number such that X is not equal to Y is not equal to Z is not equal to 0. None of them is equal to 0. Alright. So he said X, Y, Z plus Y, Z, X plus Z, X, Y is exactly divisible by multiple options were given. People are dead. As soon as they see this question, if you don't know how to open it, this is a dead case for most of you. Tell me, isn't it? Dead case है तुम्हारे लिए, सबके लिए. But now since we know the opening, just open it up, guys. Sir, it is 100 times X plus 10 times Y plus Z plus 100 times Y plus 10 times Z plus X plus 100 times Z plus 10 times X plus Y. Sir, it is 111 times X plus 111 times Y plus 111 times Z. Am I right? 100 and see X and this, yes, which is 111 times X plus Y plus Z. In the options, it was given 3 and 37. Now what is 111? 3 into 37 into X plus Y plus Z. This number, he gave this number as N and options were given. N is exactly divisible by option number 1, option number 2, option number 3, option number 4. N is exactly divisible by 3 and 37. Tell me, how is it possible otherwise? This is not a simple paper, right? This is something amazing. अगर तुम्हें ये opening नहीं पता होती तुम नहीं कर सकते हो question, isn't it? You need to now understand. You have to open up the numbers. Remember, write it. Point number 1, number minus its reverse is the most important thing. They are dealing with number and its reverse. Last year का question बताऊं? Last year का करें question. Let's do one more question. Now last year was a bomb. You know, they knew that we are teaching you these things. They knew. इनको समझ आ गया ये लोग पढ़ा रहे हैं इनको, right? Can I do last year? पहले ये लिख लिया guys. Have you written it? This is UPSC 2020 question. Last year I was like amazed by their, you know, the brain that the guys have. He said the product of number and its reverse is equal to 2430. Right? What is the minimum difference between these two numbers? So he says the product of 2-digit. He says a product of 2-digit number and its reverse is 2430. What is the minimum difference between these two numbers? Right? This was the question. If you remember it, right? You remember it, na? So now people went berserk because Rishi sir has told you AB into BA is equal to 2430. Now what is the minimum difference between AB and BA? Now Rishi sir has told you a number minus its reverse is a multiple of 9. इसके अलावा तो ऋषि सर ने बताया नहीं, but एक चीज बताया कि 10A plus B into 10B plus A is equal to 2430. Up, you know, again if you start doing it, it is a dead end because it is one equation, two variables A and B. You know what did you have? What you had to do? You had to break this 2430. And Rishi sir also gave you one very important thing that I'm going to talk about tomorrow is prime factorization. Right? And as soon as I saw 243, I know something which now as a student you should also know. 243 is actually 3 raised to the power 5. 3 raised to the power 1 is 3, 3 raised to the power 2 is 9, 3 raised to the power 3 is 27, 3 raised to the power 4 is 81. All of us know these 4 powers, hai na? But 3 raised to the power 5 is 243, right? So actually this was what? 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then 10 was left. 2 into 5. Alright. 3 3s are 9. Right? 9 5s are 45. Huh? And then 3 into 3 into 3, 27. 27 2s are 54. 54 into 45 is 2430. What is the difference between these two? Your Honor, tell me what shall we do with this paper? Beautiful. Respect, actually. Isn't it? Now, engineers, you say engineers are good. This is what engineers are doing. Let me tell you this. Sir, 100 times AB plus 100 A, 10 A square plus 10 B square plus AB is equal to 2430. Now, they are trying to adjust A and B over here. Dead end. Shall not work. What works when equation does not work? The other side works. 2430 was the thing that has to be broken. And I'm not going back 3 years, 4 years back. This is last year paper. And last year was a bomb. Really, when I saw it, I knew it. It's over for many. And I never knew that it would be over for so many. Right? It was a bomb, है ना? Nothing was working. People came out of the paper and said, sir, nothing was working because these were the questions. कैसे work करेगा? तुम अच्छे से पढ़ोगे तभी work करेगा ना? And last year, most of the people were like 50-hour course. Everyone wants a short course because everyone wants to save money. You may invest 1.5 lakh rupees on GS preparation, but if it comes to CSAT, sir, discount. Right? It's like you want to eat poha. Right? Discounted poha. That's it. Right? 10 rupee, 20 rupee. Come on. Who can teach you this in 50 hours? Tell me. Even 120 hours is something, I have to sit on Zoom sessions with you people and then you get a grab of it. How can you do it in 50 hours? So we also do formality. You say, please come. Let's do 50 hours. क्या करना है? कुछ भी नहीं सिखाएंगे. So please guys, this is serious concern. See the previous year questions. And as soon as you are say sir, now we want to do, I'll give you all PYQs, all solutions. मेरे से तो ले लो, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But I'll do it in class. That's actually good. Just have a link with the paper. कि वो paper में क्या पूछ रहा है? That's important. Alright. Content wise और कुछ नहीं important है मेरे लिए. My content is built upon UPSC paper. Alright. So divisibility rule 9 में ये clarity है आप लोगों को, guys. All of you. Now again listen to me. Every multiple of 9 is a multiple of 3. Every multiple of 9 is a multiple of 3. But every multiple of 3 is not a multiple of 9. Right? Every third multiple of 3 is a multiple of 9. 3 3 is a 9. Right? So every third multiple of 3 is a multiple of 9. But every multiple of 9 is a multiple of 3. But every multiple of 3 is not a multiple of 9. Keep this thing in mind. And divisibility 9 की सबसे ज़्यादा पूछता है वो. So remember, sum of the digits करना है. Right? Abruptly, जैसे मर्जी. If I say, what is the remainder when 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 is divided by 9? Remainder 4. Sum of the digits 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 4. खत्म. लिखो इसको. यही गलती करते. Sum of the digits करो बस. Right? Divide by. And people do that. This thing. See, they want to waste time. You don't have to do it. Divisibility rule of 9. Add the digits. All right. 4 is the remainder. Don't worry. Don't even check it. Clear, guys? Chalo. Divisibility rule of 11. Guys. 11 though everyone knows. 11 though everyone knows. Sum of odd places minus sum of even places is a multiple of 11, right? That is what we used to do, na? For example, I say 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, 4. So sum of odd places is first and third, and see first and third, and see 7 plus 4 plus 8. है ना? Sum of odd. So it is sum of odd places comes out to be how much? 19. Then I say what is sum of even places? Sum of even places comes out to be 8 plus 7 plus 4, which is again 19. So the rule says if sum of odd minus sum of even is 0 or any multiple of 11, isn't it? That is a rule, na? Then the number is exactly divisible. So over here, sum of odd minus sum of even is what? 19 minus 19, which is 0, which means this number is exactly divisible by 11. That is what we have learned in our junior classes. यही सीखा आप उन लोगों ने? नहीं सीखा है? बढ़िया है, फिर सीख लो. एक तो ये है. अदरवाइज अगर नहीं सीखा तो ये मत लिखो. Divisibility rule of 11. Remember the chain. 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. Infinity तक लेके जा सकते. ठीक है? Because if you know this rule, reason is this chain. We have never asked why, isn't it? That was the question in a junior classes. Why is this rule? The rule is because of this chain, right? For example, if I say 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, 4, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, isn't it? That is what you would do. Write the number below the chain. 7 1s are 7, this is minus 8, this is plus 4, minus 7 plus 8 minus 4, 0 आ जाएगा. The number is exactly divisible. So if again you get 0 or a multiple of 11, the number is exactly divisible. But now this chain is beautiful. You can move it anyway. 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, and goes on like this. Clear? I think sufficient for today. Already time. So tomorrow, please, same time, 5 o'clock. My only request to all of you would be not to miss the class. Please make it. And if you keep on coming, at least I can take individual personal problem also. Because after 7:30, even I don't have any class. So you can sit with me for half an hour, you can talk to me, you can analyze your problems, you can discuss your issues, right? Please guys, ab CSAT nahi rukna chahiye. Because this is last comprehensive batch. After this, I'll start with the short batches. But please, you are most welcome for the short batches also for revision. But this is a batch where you do it comprehensively. So I request you all to be here. 5. I think tomorrow there may be a class in 17. I'll let you know. And see my number. Please note down my number. Yes, my name is Rishi. 9888 88 5940. I'll form a WhatsApp group, right? So I'll inform you everything on WhatsApp group. So there would be a there be 3-4 classes. Most of the students would come, right? Because first 3 classes everyone is like, somebody here, somebody there, Sunday, raining, this, that, blah blah, all the troubles. So within 3 days I'll let you know how many students are there. We'll form a group, and then you can directly message me your problems in the group also, and directly communicate with me for Zoom sessions in the group itself. So let it be in the group so most people can join the problem sessions, right? Please inform your good friends around that the batch is open, right? First 2-3 classes are free. So most of them can avail these classes. So I am taking tomorrow also a class, day after tomorrow also a class, and Wednesday also. So within this week, I want to finish off this number and stuff. Khatam. Right? So that should be our target, because 5 to 6 questions would be there from numbers. Right? So guys, thank you so much. At the end, I would like to say thanks a lot, good evening, and Jai Hind to all of you. Take care.